What city or suburb just north of Dallas is known for its funky, cool, historic downtown area, as well as the new home of the Byron Nelson Golf Championship? Give up? Let's get moving and find out. It's none other than McKinney, Texas, the second largest city in Collin County, right after Plano, and it's about 32 miles outside of Dallas. McKinney was named after Collin McKinney, one of the signers of the Texas Declaration of Independence. Thank you, Collin. And with over 200,000 people covering over 62 square miles, you can imagine McKinney has quite a bit of housing for all its residents. And yes, McKinney is becoming known for its very fun, festive, funky downtown historic section that's been going strong ever since about 1848 when farmers brought their crops in to sell. Now it's got music, art, food, drinks, all kinds of specialty retail shopping, and of course good old Texas music and the not to be missed annual Texas Music Revolution, also known as the TMR in these parts. You are going downtown or to the historic area, there's an online map that will tell you where everything is and the best places to park. They also have a little 6-seat electric car, shuttle bug, that'll get you around down there called the Dash. And if you're down there, you can call them for a ride anywhere in the area, or if you see them buzzing around, try to flag them down and see if they have room for you. And on the other side, just east of the historic area downtown, you'll find the McKinney National Airport. It's a general aviation airport with offering full service for private, corporate, charter, and medical transport aircraft with top-notch infrastructure and services as well. A new $7 million terminal is currently under construction, and they also have an additional 45 acres to develop with utilities already in place. The Texas Department of Transportation, or TxDOT, as we like to call them, in 2017 estimated the economic impact of that airport to be about $213 million. So it is a great asset to McKinney as well as Collin County. Now, niche.com gives McKinney the grade of an A overall for the city as well as for jobs and for the good for families category. Niche also gives McKinney an A+ for its schools, and that's with about 24,000 students. Now, moneygeek.com, where do they get these names, also ranked McKinney 10th on its list in 2021 of the top 20 safest cities in America. And back in 2014, Money Magazine voted McKinney as the #1 best place to live in America. McKinney is also home to Collin College, offering a lot of variety of associate degree programs. And one of the campuses in McKinney is now working with 5 universities in Texas to offer a variety of bachelor's, master's, and doctoral coursework. So there's a lot going on at the CC. One of the first master plan communities in our area was actually developed in McKinney, and that is Stonebridge Ranch. It's a country club community, very nice location up there. Stonebridge has about 36,000 residents, and with all kinds of amenities up there, including 2 private golf courses. The Pete Dye course at Stonebridge is a 45-hole course, and the ranch course has 25 holes. And they both have really nice clubhouses and pools to go with them. Now, Stonebridge Beach and Tennis Club was also one of the first communities to offer its residents the beach-style lagoon entry type pool. And that was over 20 years ago. They also have lighted or lit tennis courts, basketball courts, and right outside of the beach club, Stonebridge has its own private lake. And you can go out there and fish and get on your paddle boat, but it's a nice little lake. Stonebridge has a great trail as well. It's a 20-mile loop all through the neighborhood and all through their subdivisions. It uses existing trails and sidewalks, and it takes you by about 15 different lakes and ponds, all through playgrounds and parks. You can bike it or walk it. Now, Adriatica Village is a very unique 45-acre development that was designed to look like an old European town. Very interesting. They've got houses and townhomes there that are made out of rock with a tile roof and cobblestone roads. It's interesting. They're expensive over there. They range from anywhere from about $700,000 up into the $1 million range. But Adriatica shares a portion of that Stonebridge Lake. And so a lot of those homes look out into the lake, and it's a very nice setting. There's also a real pretty church out there that's very popular for weddings. There's some businesses out there, a couple of restaurants, there's some apartments. It's really nice, but I have to say, the one thing they dropped the ball with is the fact that there's no shade out there. And in North Texas, you're gonna need some shade. So I was really disappointed that they didn't put some big, nice Texas pecans or live oaks out there and put some seating out there so people can take their lunch out there, have a picnic, and just sit down, relax, and enjoy the view, because it is very nice out there. And McKinney loves its golf. Oh boy. In addition to the 2 private courses at Stonebridge Ranch, McKinney is also home to the top-ranked TPC Craig Ranch Golf Course, which you may know by now is home to the Byron Nelson Golf Championship through the year 2025, I believe. Now, unfortunately, neither one of our local boys took home the trophy this year, but hopefully next year. And this golf course is set amongst our North Texas rolling hills, which are also called golf cart speed bumps. And there is a creek that runs through the course 14 times. Can anyone say, water hazard? Now, El Dorado is McKinney's older, family-friendly country club golf course community with an 18-hole golf course. It was opened back in 1981. Wow. And McKinney's got a couple of great public courses as well. On the west side, you've got West Ridge Golf Course. It's an 18-hole course that provides tournament lessons. They really advocate just a fun learning and playing experience. And on the east side of 75, you have the Oak Hollow Golf Course. It's got a huge 7,000 square foot clubhouse with a full service grill and bar. It's got a driving range, practice greens, and bunkers. So there's plenty of golf if you move to McKinney. And McKinney is also lucky enough to have the 289-acre Herd Wildlife Sanctuary and Science Museum. This is a fantastic place that they have set out to reestablish with native grasses and plants, same way it was back when the Indians and the buffalo roamed the area, as well as they added a wetlands for migratory and local birds. So, hey, McKinney has watering holes for people. Now the birds have one too. Make a point of getting out there. You'll really love it. Hike around out there. It's a great place. Now let's look at some housing stats for McKinney. As of April 2022, the median sales price for a home in McKinney is running around $573,000. That's up 36% from last year. Yes, I said 36%. Whoa. The median size of a home is about a little over 2,500 square feet. Currently, there's a little under a month supply of inventory of homes. The average days on market is a whopping 10 days. And days to close after a home is put under contract is now 24 days. Meaning these buyers are rushing to get to that closing table faster to appease these sellers. Although after they do close, these sellers are demanding long leasebacks to stay in their homes after closing. Ah, yes, these demanding sellers in this market. Now let's break down what your money can actually buy you in McKinney as far as housing goes. For $365,000, you can get a nice little house with about a little over 1,600 square feet, built in about 2004, over in the Stonebridge area. For Another 100,000, about 460, you can get a home with about 1,800 square feet, maybe a pool, built in 95, also in that Stonebridge area. For 575, you can get a brand spanking new house with over 2,500 square feet that they're building currently up in the new master plan subdivision in McKinney of Trinity Falls. It's a great location. It's built, they've got miles of trails around there too. It's really pretty up there. And one thing I really like about Trinity Falls is even though there is no golf course in the community, they allow their residents to drive golf courses around in the community, which is great. You don't have to start up the car and burn the gas just to get over to the pool or to the clubhouse. Now, for $1 million, you can get a house with over 3,500 square feet, built in 2017, on 1 acre plus a pool. And this kind of housing would be available in the northeastern section of McKinney, east of Interstate 75. Really, it's pretty much out of McKinney, but they still have McKinney addresses. It's not as expensive over in that far northeast corner as it is on the west side of Interstate 75. And then for $2.4 million, I saw a home for sale that's got, basically it's a barn dominium that's with about 4,000 square feet, that's been finished out nicely, but nothing great, has a wraparound porch around it. The key to this property is it is on 53 acres of land with its own lake. And I think the days of finding this size parcel so close into Dallas, they're numbered. I hope you found this video informational, beneficial, educational, factoid filled. If so, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so you'll be well educated, informed, possibly entertained about the Dallas housing market. And if you're moving to Big D, well, hey, talk to me.